Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So the market is about to go crazy tomorrow, so I'm going to be sharing with y'all some stocks to keep in your watch list. We're going to look at the overall market and the indices to get you guys ready as always. Alright, y'all, let's dive into the charts right off the bat. So today was a bit weird. It started out as expected for the SPY. Let's go on to the SPY. It started out as expected, and then things turned around quickly and turned bullish. Now, yesterday I discussed this bearish structure right here, which broke down. All right, where short sellers get in here to cover, hopefully. This one was really low at 510 pre-market. It didn't retest 510 right here, but it will be, but in this situation, the ideal place to cover will be anywhere down here, right? After the breakdown. And then after that, what I just boxed up here is a bullish pennant, which the bullish pennant is right here. Right there on the 5-minute, which broke out and just ran throughout the whole day. That was the cause of this massive move. Right now, is the market out of the woods just yet? Are we safe? Are we going to see it make new highs? I'm skeptical. I am skeptical. If you look on here with QQQ, QQQ is bearish. SPY turned bullish, but I think it's not very convincing. If you look at the 1 hour, it's been trading sideways within a 10-point interval, like 435 and 445. It's just been chopping in that zone for a few weeks now. All right. The level of support that you really have to watch out for, where panic will kick in, is down here at 433. Once we get there and we close below the red band that I've drawn for you, panic will kick into the markets. Right now, it's trying really hard to hold on and to scare the bears away. But if it fails to do so, there will be a huge collapse. Also, reminder, tomorrow at 1 p.m., there would be the FOMC meeting. And typically with the FOMC meetings, volatility kicks into the market. Right now, the fear index, which is the VIX, is trading real low at 13.85. Obviously, this drop right here makes sense because of the rise in the SPY and QQQ, right? But do expect this thing to make a huge move, like just a huge candle. I don't know whether it's gonna be from the bottom up as a green candle, or if it's gonna gap up and then we're gonna see a massive push on the indices and we're gonna see a huge red bar like that. All right, I don't know which way it's going to go. I just know that the size of the candle is gonna be huge because volatility is gonna kick in at 1 p.m. Be very patient when that happens. All right, don't try to rush in and try to predict the next market trend, because the trend of the market could change at that time. So be very cautious. Now, the first stock that y'all want to be keeping in your watch is the first one. This is for the bears. Okay? That stock is Wells Fargo. And I want to share Wells Fargo with y'all because the all-time high is at 60.3. All right? And the stock really tried to make it up to 60. The market is looking kind of sus. It's getting weaker, it's getting choppier. Also, there is uncertainty with the FOMC, how the market will react to that, right? And with the way it's looking right now, it looks like it's rolling over slowly. It's rolling over on the daily charts. It closed at 57. Bears are looking kind of worried. It's trading downwards in after hours. I want y'all to do this. Just set an alert right at 56. and wait for that to ring. And when it rings, look at the first 5 minutes for huge volume, and that would signal a big drop down to $53 actually. It will signal a drop to 53 bucks. There is a lot of room at the bottom. Unfortunately, I don't see any gaps to fill, which could have provided a little bit more certainty. Because again, with gaps, they tend to get filled at some point in time, and they kind of act like, as a magnet, pulling the price closer towards the gap. All right, but with this one, watch it for a potential drop. Watch it for a potential drop. Now, the next stock that I want to share with all of you, this one is for the bulls. And that stock is GM. Now, GM has this right here. It has an ascending triangle on here. It broke out from the last earnings on January 29th. It's been chopping and chopping and chopping. This is not somewhere where you want to be an active trader. You want to be chilling out here and waiting for the volume to kind of pick up. And right now it looks like the volume is getting a little bit bigger. Okay. And it's about to make an attempt to take out this previous high. So set an alert right at 41.83 and wait for it to ring. The odds of this one ringing, there are some short sellers located in this wick. And the short sellers don't like it when price gets close to their position or their stop loss. That typically causes a short-term short squeeze where we see a little pop all the way up to 44 bucks. So watch it for that kind of move. Initially, when I saw the structure way back here in January, my first thought, the price target on there, which is that alert that I put out here, I haven't even touched it. I thought it could get there a lot earlier, but it's playing games. And sometimes it happens. Like I told you before, I see the structure, and usually I know the beginning and the end. The middle is very, very tough to know how it's going to behave. Some stocks can be annoying, like this one, all right? And other stocks can be very straightforward. It's like the next one that I'm going to show y'all. But keep this one on your watch list for a move up to 44. Now, in updates on yesterday's stock, congratulations to anybody who made money on DWAC. This is an example of a stock that's going straight forward towards the target. I told y'all watch it for a drop to 30 bucks. Was it a little aggressive? Yeah, it was. I was wrong about that. It didn't go all the way down, but there was an opportunity for y'all to make money on both sides actually. At this point, around 32.50 to 32, the puts were up by 120%. So congratulations to anybody who made some money on that. Eventually, the market reversed. All right, this one started picking up with the SPY, and there was another like 150% to be made on calls from the stock. So opportunities for everybody here. So hopefully, you were able to catch that on either side. Now, the next stock that we're going to discuss into this video, we're gonna do an update on DD and on TTD. Now, TTD, I shared this one with you guys a long while when it was here at 80 bucks. I shared it with you guys, and the stock ultimately dropped. It broke right below supports and dropped. All right, the gap on the left didn't quite get filled. This is at a critical level. This is a place where the stock has to make a decision, and short sellers are a bit worried at the moment, because if we don't reject, we're going straight up to 86 bucks. But if we do reject, then I have to push this thing a little bit more to the side. All right. It's at a critical level. Just wait and watch what happens after the FOMC for TTD. All right. Now, let's look at a much larger cap stock like Tesla, for example, because it's been a while. And Tesla, Tesla is still not looking that convincing. Let me erase this. It's still not looking super convincing because the volume isn't that great. It had a massive push up yesterday, but the gap on the daily is still there and it's still causing problems. And that gap, for those of y'all who don't see it, is way down here. That gap is way down here. And that's going to get filled. And I think if the reaction to FOMC is negative, like I think it would be, then it could fill this week even. It could fill this week. So that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button. As always, remember, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. So definitely click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way YouTube notifies you whenever I release these videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, we can get all of this information in real time as I see them, along with the trades that I take and the reason why I take the trades that I take to begin with. That way you get to learn along the way. You can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul and Guma, the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.